Always smiling, Blanca Gutierrez. This sport kind of dominates your life, doesn't it?
This sport is my life. But does it dominate my life? You know, my husband might say so, but this is my life. And I don't think I can change it for the world right now.
Beautiful Brawlers, your genesis, your creation, and it'd be nice if you could delegate a little bit of the responsibility, but this is your show, kiddo, and there's nothing like it in the world.
No, I do believe we have the best show in the United States. It might be worldwide that we have the best show, but the whole reason I say that, it's not because I put this show together or we have great sponsors, which we do, but these girls are the best boxers in the world, so they actually create the show. And all I want to do is like make them know that this is their show, and the minute we do that, they just take over and make this show like the best show you can ever imagine.
Women's boxing is hurting for certain on the professional scene. You want to do a pro show. Why?
I'd like to do a pro show because I'm tired of, you know, having Melissa McMurrow living right down the street practically, and I don't get to see her fight here. I also want to see Marta Salazar fight here, and it's such a battle to get them on local cards, but there's promoters like Bazan that are ready to help us out, Square Vision. But I want to do my own show because there's a certain way I want to do it, and I want to just promote the females, and then maybe I'll break into something else too. But if I don't do it, no one else is going to put Melissa McMurrow on a show, and that's basically why I want to do that.
You're here for Media Day, BabyFace Boxing. There's no show like yours and no place like this.
Well, there's no place like this because no one tries. And it takes a big effort to get all these girls together, and it's out of love and passion. Everybody asks me, you know, how do you do that? There's people from other states that want to do it. Well, all you have to do is, it's full of love. It's all the girls helping each other out. It's having a hub to go to get the best female sparring, and we've actually helped create champions. So it's just a labor of love, and it just happens to be a great deal.
I'm going to say a name, and you tell me what you think. Gina Boom Boom Guidi.
Gina Boom Boom Guidi should be inducted into the West Coast Hall of Fame, should be inducted into the International Hall of Fame. She's the first Bay Area world champion. She was the first Bay Area world champion before man, too. She came out of the PAL division, and she's one of my friends and one of my mentors in a lot of ways, and I absolutely love Gina Boom Boom Guidi.
The Shadow. Marta Salazar.
Marta Salazar is the best heavyweight in the world, hands down, and I'd like to see anybody challenge that. That's my fighter. You want a piece of Marta Salazar, you come over here, because I have no doubt in my mind that she will beat you.
The three top beautiful brawlers that have potential to go to the promised land.
Well, if you're talking about the Olympics, 2020, that would be Blanca Gutierrez. She's already won the gold in Taipei. If you're talking this Olympic qualifier, I'd say Jamie Mitchell, because she's one of the best fighters I've seen. And if you're talking about a beautiful brawler that I think is the best fighter in Northern California, that would be Tatiana Almaraz.
Where does Clarissa Shields stand in the pantheon of women's boxing?
Clarissa Shields is women's boxing. I think she's the best boxer in the world. And if I had a fighter at the 165 division, I would not put them in that division. She will win. She'll be the next Olympian for the next couple Olympics if she wants, and I don't think she should go pro because there's nothing there for her.
As far as the amateurs, which ones will get a shot, if not in Rio, in 2020?
That would be, you know, I'm very solid with the questions you ask because I know these fighters inside and out because they're from my shows. That would be Blanca Gutierrez. She will be in the, I believe, unless some of these girls are very young, so if they don't attach themselves to a boyfriend, you'll see Blanca Gutierrez in the Olympics. Heaven Garcia out of El Monte. She's Jerry Ortiz gym. You might see Deanna Estrada out of Oregon. She has a lot of heart. She wants it. Kylie Hall out of Fresno. You might see Ellie Salinas in the 2020. I mean, I can just go on because there's a long list of girls that are really good.
Yesterday at a golf tournament at Pebble Beach, I talked to Esteban Toledo, a professional boxer from Mexico back when, and now he's on the PGA Tour. His statement was, I prefer the women over the men. What's your take?
I prefer the women over the men as far as the fighting because they're more exciting fights. I'll tell you the truth, I will not go to a pro show if there's not a woman on the card. I will not go to that show. It's not worth it to me. Give us a shot. We need to be on those cards. We need promoters to look at us and actually put us on the cards so that you can show what boxing is really all about. MMA's, I can't get a sponsor out of boxing. So what does that mean? I love MMA, and they're supporting us 100%. Put us on cards. If you don't put us on cards in boxing, well, maybe we'll go to MMA and maybe they'll put us on a card.
But boxing's your blood, baby. I know that you'll experiment here, there, and everywhere, but are you just changing with the tide, or what?
I'm born and bred boxing.
Right.
That's my life.
Right.
Am I changing with the tide? No, I was an IKF kickboxing champion, and I'm just saying that right now the MMA girls on an average are getting paid $20,000 a fight in the pros. You are not seeing that paycheck in the boxing for the pros. You're just not seeing that. So, you know, it makes me feel like, why are they getting it and we're not? I mean, if I do this myself and become a pro promoter, I'm going to have to pay them and do what I say, but that's very difficult because you need sponsors.